and welcome to another installment of the lessons on the Black Speech of Mordor. This isn't a full-fledged lesson, this is more of an extra vocab lesson in the series, although there will be some practice with grammar up ahead. Lesson 4, which is on noun plurals, will be out soon enough. I am making this video since through the first 3 lessons we have learned how to make simple and slightly complex sentences, and I want to give you more vocabulary and access to vocabulary so that you can practice more and refine your present tense skills. To begin our vocab lesson, let's go over something which I'm sure many of you have probably wondered about, and that is, what am I actually saying at the beginning of every video? Brosh, uruk, Mordor-ob, or hello, orcs of Mordor. Brosh is the standard greeting, uruk is obviously orc, and Mordor-ob is of Mordor. Again, don't worry about the structure of that last Mordor-ob bit. We'll touch on that later. Now, moving on to the actual list of vocabulary, let's look at some nouns first. Remember, nouns are people, places, and things. First, we have akrum, drink, Akashuga, hobbit, we, horn, and baab, pipe. Now that we have a few nouns to mess around with, let's review some old and learn some new verbs and start making some sentences. For the verbs, we have bolkat, to need, gimbat, to find, and bhrafat, to smoke. Now that we have some of both, let's make a sentence. If we want to say, the hobbits need a drink, that would be Akashuga, bolkut, akrum. To say we need to find the horn of Gondor, that would be Bolk, gimbat, Gondor-ob. And finally, to say the hobbit smokes the pipe, Akashuga, bhrafat, baab. Now that you have a little more vocab and sentence examples on top of what we've already covered in previous lessons, which hopefully you've been taking notes of, you can make some fun sentences. For instance, Akashuga azat nazgul bhrafat baab, or the hobbit kills a ring wraith and smokes a pipe. In the description is a link to the Land of Shadow full Black Speech to English dictionary. And don't forget my Twitter, which from today onward will have daily vocab posts in Tangwar as well. For now, however, just focus on the nouns and verbs, make some cool sentences and leave them in the comments along with a translation, and I'll respond with feedback. After you feel confident with basic sentence structures and present tense conjugation, you should be ready to move on to the next lesson. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I see them. Thank you for watching, and until next time, uruk Mordor-ob.